Hi guys, my name is Daniel and I want to welcome you to my channel where I like to talk about cryptocurrencies. In disclosure, I want to remind you that I am not a financial advisor and all information presented here is for educational purposes only. Today I will review the Theta network. I will take you through its tokenomics, its technology and what it aims to do, so make sure to stick until the end to see my risk management model. Let's start. What is Theta? Theta is the native currency of the Theta network. It was launched as an ERC20 token and was swapped for its native token in 2019 when the mainnet went live. Theta token is used for staking, securing the network, and governance. Theta network uses a dual token model with T-fuel being used for gas. What is Theta network? Theta Network is a decentralized video delivery platform that aims to provide a high-quality and low-latency video streaming solution. The network leverages blockchain technology to create a peer-to-peer network for video distribution. Theta's network goal is to provide an efficient and decentralized alternative to traditional centralized video delivery platforms and reduce the costs associated with video delivery. Theta is a dual network consisting of two subsystems. Theta blockchain that provides payment, rewards, and smart contracts, and Theta Edge that is responsible for the storage and delivery of media. What problem does it solve? Theta aims to improve the quality of streaming by solving the last mile delivery problem and reducing content delivery network costs by using a peer-to-peer solution. Theta also intends to drive viewer engagement through the incentivization of users using Theta token and T-fuel. How does it solve it? Theta network uses Theta token to incentivize users to join as caching nodes, solving the costs and latency of video delivery by using nodes nearby viewers to solve the last mile delivery problem. Theta network also uses a currency model to incentivize node holders, creators, and viewers to use the network, thus creating a Web3 model. Does it need solving? Video delivery is a problem worth solving that can create value for big companies as Google or streaming platforms like Netflix. But if it needs solving by blockchain technology or if it needs a peer-to-peer system is debatable. Video streaming platforms function just fine as they are now, and even though Theta attracted lots of backing from big names, it's only natural for those companies to take a position in new technology. In case Theta succeeds and gains mass adoption while reducing costs for video delivery, then we might see one of the big names in video streaming buying that company, as we often see in the stock market. Use case and adoption. Theta token is used for staking, securing the network, and governance, while T-fuel is used for gas payment on the network. In terms of adoption, Theta has a lot of institutional partnerships with names like Samsung, Sony, and Alphabet among their media partners. However, Theta failed to gain its users' attention so far. In a Web3 future, Theta could be gaining traction and get a chunk of the video streaming pie. Whitepaper. Theta introduces three main concepts: a multi-level Byzantine fault tolerance consensus mechanism, modified for speed and security, layered in a fast level consisting of 10 to 20 validators that form a committee, and another layer consisting of thousands of validators called guardians. Aggregated signature gossip scheme that leverages the gossiping protocol to send messages between nodes faster to reach a higher level of scalability. And a resource-oriented micropayment pool, which is a flexible double spend resistant off-chain payment method, which also increases the scalability of the network. Theta network is fully compatible with Ethereum virtual machine, thus allowing smart contracts developed on Ethereum to be easily ported to Theta network. This takes advantage of the large number of developers working on Ethereum to also contribute to Theta. Some advantages to smart contracts on Theta might be loyalty programs based on tier classification and NFT rewards for users depending on their activity, granularity, a pay-as-you-go system making payment easier instead of monthly subscriptions, and a fair distribution of royalties. On the 1st of December 2022, Theta Meta-Chain Mainnet 4.0 went live. The upgrade introduces a horizontally scaling solution similar to Avalanche, which means that there will be one main chain and an unlimited number of subchains. In order to create a new subchain, operators must lock Theta tokens in a smart contract, thus driving the adoption of the token. Theta Network proposes a dual token model, with Theta token being used for staking, governance, and securing the network, and T-Fuel token used for payments on the network. 5 billion T-Fuel will be airdropped on mainnet implementation to Theta token holders on a 1:5 ratio, meaning each holder will get 5 T-Fuel for 1 Theta token. The total supply of T-Fuel will increase by 5% annually, but it could be adjusted depending on network usage. T-Fuel used for smart contracts interaction will be burned, reducing the total supply. Validators will also earn T-Fuel according to the number of Theta tokens they lock to secure the network. Roadmap. Theta Network has yet to release an actualized roadmap for 2023. They managed to achieve all milestones in 2022, and their roadmap ended with the MetaChain Mainnet version 4 launch in December. Theta's team. Theta's co-founders are Mitch Liu and Jay Long. The two of them have no important experience before founding Sliver TV and Theta Labs. Also, Theta Labs has 32 employees on LinkedIn, so it's a fairly small company. Community. Theta has 265,000 followers on Twitter, but a low interaction with their posts. The project doesn't seem to attract much attention from the community so far. This isn't surprising given that the whole cryptocurrency market is in a bear market. Backers and partnerships. Theta has a few important backers according to Messari.io, but they make it up with an impressive list of partnerships including Samsung, Sony, and Alphabet. It is however important to note that these big companies are just partners and not investors in the project. Tokenomics. Theta is trading at around $1 at the time I'm filming this video and is ranked 49 by market cap. It has a max cap of 1 billion tokens and all of it is in circulation. Of that billion, 60% of the supply is staked/locked, meaning that only 40% of the supply is available. These are good numbers that I like seeing in projects that I review. The only thing that I couldn't find is the number of holders, since there is no information on their Explorer. In the 2018 ICO, 300 million tokens, accounting for 30% of the supply, were sold for $20 million, approximately 6 cents for 1 Theta. The project and team have 30% of the supply, and 25% of the supply was airdropped. Given that Theta reached an all-time high of $15.8, most of the tokens in the ICO should have been sold by now, since I didn't find the vesting schedule. Technical analysis. Theta is almost 93% down from its all-time high of $15.88. For now, it bounced perfectly from a support line dating back to August 2020. On a weekly time frame, Theta is struggling to regain the 9 and 21 EMAs, and it is still in a downtrend, failing to put a higher high so far. If it goes lower, the next levels to watch are around 60 and 45 cents. If it manages to close a week above $1.2, the next level to watch is 1.66. On a daily time frame, Theta seems to form an ascending triangle, and if it breaks above it, we might see the 1.66 resistance line tested. Theta token hasn't really put in a capitulation candle in terms of volume, so we might still see another low in the future. If you are interested in Theta, you should create an accumulation plan on key levels and maybe start thinking about taking a position right where we are now, since it is down so much from its all-time high. Technology. With the MetaChain upgrade, Theta can, theoretically, scale infinitely through multiple creation of subnets. Currently, the network is secured by 3,215 nodes. Ecosystem. Theta Network's ecosystem is still early, but it has a few interesting projects which you can check on thetatoken.org/ecosystem. Theta Drop. Theta Drop is an NFT marketplace built on the Theta network. The project is still in beta and there aren't as many NFTs on other platforms, but with strong partnerships, Theta can recover ground soon. Theta Swap. Theta Swap is an exchange built on the Theta network where you can swap Theta for T-Fuel or T-Drop. For now, there aren't many pairs available and the exchange needs to list more tokens to gain traction. You will also be able to add liquidity to the exchange soon. Competition. Theta has no competition in bringing video streaming to people leveraging blockchain technology. This can be good or bad depending on how you see it. Competition, after all, drives innovation, and Theta has no competition so far. Regulatory issues. Theta is at risk of regulatory challenges. The governments seem to move in this direction, as last week we saw the US taking a stance and initiating talks about banning staking. Risk management model. Theta has a real product and with MetaChain mainnet 4.0, it should create more demand soon so it gets 2 points here. It has a max cap and all of the tokens are in circulation. It has a fair distribution of tokens and is a large cap project so it gets 4 points here, the maximum. Theta is highly scalable and has a high number of nodes so it gets 2 more points. It fails to get points for its roadmap and ecosystem, but adds 1 more point for the team, which is public, and the partnerships, although I would like to see more backing for the project. Overall, Theta sums up 9 points and it is a risk-tolerable project. Conclusions. Theta is in a pole position to bring decentralized video streaming to the masses. It has no competition, and sometimes being the first gives you an advantage that might turn out to be crucial. I will be keeping my eye on the project and bring you future updates. Thank you for watching my video. I hope it's been both informative and entertaining. If you would like to support my channel and see more content like this in the future, make sure to hit the subscribe button. See you soon!